No, I won't play it out. I don't even have a pair. That's the end of the run. New run. I know the inevitable. New run. New run. New run. I should just do a seeded run, but I'm like, double tag? No. New run. Give me next shop gives me a base, blah blah blah. New run. What's going on? No. Whoa, these are all lame. Lame tags. I want a good skip first blind. There it is. Okay. Next base Joker is free and becomes holographic. And get rid of some low cards in the play. Saving on discard. Really? I think we take it. Half my deck is spades. And it's holographic. Sadly, it is also eternal. But you're talking 10 mult minimum, 25 mult on a spade flush. Round 2. And then we will double buffoon pack. Oh shoot, did I just see what I saw? No! I don't take either of those. I screwed up. I had the 10? No, I didn't have the 10. I had 8. It would copy the ability of the leftmost Joker, but not the holograph, so it doesn't really matter. It's not a duplicate. Hey! Bull chip. The bull chips. You gotta earn a lot of money to make it good, but once it's going, cannot be sold or destroyed, which means I would need to keep 2 empty Joker slots. No way. Take the bull, at least for now, and we move on. This wrathful holograph could be nice. Cards played previously are debuffed. I have a full house. Contains 1 spade, sadly. And that's it. That's it. That is how hard holographic Wrathful Joker is gonna go this early. Oh. We could go into debt. Jupiter. That's a good sign. Literally, technically is an astrological sign. So if I hold the 5, I will gain interest, and then I will get 10 chips off of the bowl. If we can turn this into a money run and not buy a bunch of stuff. It could last. Otherwise, I'm going to have to sell it and replace it for a real chip joker. Doubles your money. I will not earn $5 in the small blind. That's for sure. So we're going to skip our blind. This is now 20 chips. Next edition's polychrome. We will skip a blind, even though I should be earning money off of it. Because I need a times multiplier, not just pluses. Okay. It's just gonna be plus 10 mult on this. But it's early. Okay. Good pair. With a spade in it. If this tag doesn't do something amazing, actually use your right stick like a mouse. Oh. Another eternal swashbuckler. But now it's polychrome. That's so low. I kind of want this too. This one's pretty good. And it will increase swashbuckles. This raises the cap on interest. So if we want to keep going the bull route, chips. And then this is a Mega Celestial, which will fairly likely have a Jupiter in it. Ew. Ew. No. Jupiter. No! That was a black hole! That was a black hole. Oh. Ew. Okay. I was so excited for the Jupiter. We get 2 of 5 because it's mega. This upgrades every poker hand by a level. All hands, not just flushes. Okay. That's not cool. Foil, plus 50 chips. This is at 12. So we're going to skip and possibly replace the bull with whatever foil shows up. All right, I've got 2 pair. I've got a flush in hearts, which is now level 4. That 8 will get multiplied times 2 for the fist. That's 16. Yes. Oh wait, I need this over here. So it can polychrome off of that too. Screw that up a little bit. Alright, cash out. Come on, foil. It is a foil bloodstone. Really? Interesting. But no, that's the family. I need the one that does the flush. This gives you 50 chips. Is that 28 if we don't spend money? I could actually have both in hands. And this will give me times 1.5 mult on the score of the hand, not at the end. It's decent in this set because half my hand is hearts. But it's really only doing it off the base chips and mults. And we'll give plus 50 chips by itself just because of the foil. And we'll keep the bull and not spend more money so that I've got 28 chips and 50 for a total of 78, which will then be malted within the hand by Bloodstone on hearts, then be malted outside of the hand, or no, also within the hand on spades. So this will give times 1.5 on hearts, this will give plus 3 on spades within the count. And then this will double my lowest into malt, and this will multiply after giving plus 13. It's okay. Okay, must play 5 cards. That's what we're doing. So I play this. Plus 15 mult. Uh-huh. And I am getting decent interest now. This is up to 48 chips due to being at 24. This gives you plus 2 mult for every $5 you have. So the bootstraps with the bull, as if you're riding the bull using the boots, because it's not your first rodeo. You just never spend your money, and your malt and chips continue to grow with it. Not exactly scaling with the antes going up, but to a degree. But this is gonna be better malt most of the time. Don't care about consumable slots. I do care about a celestial pack. It is a second black hole for the run. What? That's only happened once before. Second black hole. Look at that. Everything's level 3. And flush is level 5. Okay. Take my $20 and sit on it for interest and chips. And play it. Okay. This is only a 1 in 2 chance of happening. Also, downside. Interest is stacking. No. Up to 52 on this, plus 50 on this. So it's 100 chips. That's around where you want. 90 plus 90 chips ish, a couple plus malts, and at least 1, 2 if you're lucky times malts. That is my math, is I want at least 1 decent chip joker. I kind of have to finagle with this foil situation to get in the realm. This is okay, this is probably something we want to ditch long term. And then this is a polychrome. It's the only reason I took it after getting screwed last hand on Swashbuck. Spectral pack could be something. Arcana pack occasionally makes money. We're gonna take an Arcana pack. If it increases my money or modifies something, it could be worth it. Gold, Yes. Or turn into spades. Or more wrathful. But less bloodstone. So we're not going to do that. We're going to make 2 planets. And hope for Jupiter. I got 2 5-card hands. Full house. And flush. That was a really good random. And your max interest is on $25 unless you have other cards that raise it. So we're gonna, we don't want to go under 20. That will drop my interest. And the bowl. Double my money. Now 92 chips. MLH, what's up? You craft that deck, craft it good. Yes. I'm trying. This game is mean. Alright, we've got a spade flush with the Wrathful Joker. And the low card played out so that the 7 will be plus 14 molt on the raised fist. I don't think this deck's gonna win, but Orange Stake is bad. You've only hit the last ante once. In which difficulty? The white stake or this stake? Because the important thing is to keep unlocking jokers. If you will get gangbanged if you don't start unlocking some better jokers. But once you get like where think into this realm, like this banana becomes a better banana if it dies and then shows up again later. And this is for like a steel build. I think this one unlocks. Once you get into a lot of these, they're very situational, but that it's because it's a rogue light, you have to play enough to unlock the really random stuff that's gonna pay off. No way, a voucher? Voucher me. Give me +1 hand. Oh, battery's low already. I kind of want both the Celestial packs, but the bull's at 98 chips if I don't waste my money. I'll take the 4 at least, because we know the interest. Oh no. I don't have double interest, so this is going to work. Alright. Earth. Do I waste $6 for a 1 in 5? This is per dollar. So that would drop me to 39 times 2. Or, what's that, 78? I think it's still worth it. Possibly. You start getting diminished returns on leveling hands because the increases get smaller. Into the red. Okay, no more money. Hey! We get it back. I'm gonna skip for the handy tag. $1 per played hand. $10. Chipping me back up to 98 on the bowl. Chips. We don't care about rare jokers. Rares are not as good as uncommon. And yes, I said it, and I'd say it again. Okay. I have 2 pair. I have a flush. Flush. +3 per spade. Double Knight, come on. Flush is at level 6. Okay. And I don't have the flush. I have a pair. I have only a pair. I have lots of hands, though. I play the pair and the 2, even though the 2 will not score, because the 7 will be left in hand instead of the 2, which will then be doubled by the raised fist for 14. A pair will score twice on the Wrathful Joker. It's something. Or I could have discarded. But it's all gonna add chips, malts, and times, which is still plenty. This is where you can start carrying on lower hands. Oof. So the way here's stakes, MLH, if you're curious. So white stake is here. Then each of these adds difficulty. They stack. They all. So like once you're, I'm up on orange stake, which also applies all the stakes previous in debuffs basically. And the highest is above orange stake. But I have 118 hours in the game. In like a couple months. Out of the beginning of things. Oh yeah, no, don't worry about the stakes. You wanna try out a few hands and clear them on white. I actually have cleared each hand on white difficulty, and it helps unlock things and get used to stuff and figure out which hands are your favorite. Kind of work with 46 hours. Oh yeah, no, it'll be a lot better once you unlock some more stuff. Team deck Balatro Stardew, yes. That's a good combo. Also, you can turn your cards into Stardew Valley if you haven't seen that. I didn't notice for a long time. Someone had to tell me. You go to Customize Deck. There, you can make your spades into several different games. Probably going too fast. So I'm a Shovel Knight guy, obviously, with my PNG tuber now. I have 2 as well. So this is the Rusted Noble. And then this is the Rusted Knight. And I choose which one depending on if it's a thinking game or an action game, basically. Yeah, my hearts are no diamonds are Stardew Valley. Cult of the Lamb, Castlevania, the 4th one. There's I use the Critical Role people for some, because I just didn't know anything else in that realm. Let's just peek at the Buffoon pack. Yeah, we ain't taking those. Skip. Standard pack or keep the money. I'm keeping the money. Play only one hand. Uh-oh. I only have 2 discards. 3 4s. What the heck? Full House and Flush are both level 6. Spades gets me the guaranteed +3 mult. Bloodstone gives me the 1 in 2 chance of times 1.5 molt. And then we will also use our other discard, because I don't have anything hurting me if I have no discards. Or helping. And we go as high as possible. Sadly, it's only gonna raise fist on the 2s, but... Okay. Is it run? Is it a run killer? The needle and the flint are kind of the ones that really mess me up. Okay, 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 okay. Times... Oh! Okay. Alright, moving on. Maximum interest. I barely caught that. Oh, gosh. Needle is always a bitch. I will allow that. Auto mod caught that. Let's see here. I have it on pretty low. What are we doing? I will take an earth, I guess. I mean, why not? Why not? You always get by. Alright, so we're not re-rolling. I'm taking my money and running. I don't care about a Mega Standard pack. I need the interest at this point, because you have a guaranteed interest. Or I'm in guaranteed interest land. Take the 2. This 3 on the raised fist is more, and also it leaves me holding a pair in case of full housing. That bold chip Joker. This is actually, you don't get, this is an uncommon Joker. I can't remember what unlocks it, or if it's a RNG unlock, but it can be really good. It can be almost useless. But it gets high. I got it up to like plus 400 chips once, because I was sitting on hundreds of dollars. Alright, so we've got no flush and no full house. 2 discards. Okay, I'm playing 2 pair and ditching the 2. Not really ditching it, but you know what I mean. It's a faux discard. Because it gets it out of your hand, but it's not a discard. 5 gives me plus 10 malt on the fist. Polychrome Swashbuckle does its thing. Still no flush. We'll do it again. 2 pair, ditch the 4. No bloodstone on the heart, sadly. 1 in 2 chance on both, and it didn't happen. I pass with 2 hands to spare. I get 5 interest. I wish I would have bought the voucher that increased my interest to 10 max, but I didn't have the money at the time. Doubles your money. Buying yous. Only at a max of 20, putting me up to 88. Full chipping for 176 chips. Here we go. There we go. And I could increase 4 of a kind for kicks. I could take a card since I don't have, I've not taken any cards. And I'm still doing okay. I'll take the tarot card. I will hermit again. Doubling my money for $20 more. getting into triple digits. Full chipping at 208 chips. Okay. Re-rolls the boss blind. Hold on, what is it? Discard 2 random cards per hand played. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. I don't think. Alright, here we go. Flushington. Level 6, because of 2 black holes and 3 Jupiters. Oh my gosh. Alright. I have a straight. But that's lower than flush. Flush is at level 6. And we want the 2 and the 6. That way the 7 will be the raised fist of plus 14 molt. Plus 3 molt on each of that due to the Wrathful Joker. And the checkered deck is only spades and hearts. Alright. It's happening, kind of. The chip Joker is really helping. Okay. Baseball card makes all uncommon Jokers give you times 1.5 molt. It is a rare though, so it doesn't count itself. These are all commons, but this is an uncommon. Which means if I take the baseball card, it will be a times 1.5 molt. I would totally change some things if these weren't eternal Jokers, but the higher difficulty, some of them are unsellable. Like this one I would probably ditch, or raised fist isn't maybe? Because if I take this, I'll get times 1.5 for this, and the polychrome will times 1.5 again. But it takes away some of the plus molt. However, these already have 16, 13, 14 molt on their own. So multiply is tempting. And I think I will. I may have mathed it wrong, we'll see. And I will Jumbo Arcana of turn cards into molt cards. Total sell value of all Jokers, which is at 819. Create 2 random tarot cards. Alright. Take the money. This is now 240 chips. 246. The idol sucks. I don't know why. It shows up like thinking it's special, but it's not. I don't even really want... I have not added anything to this deck, and I think that might be the way to go. The hook. No flush. Oh yeah, we got rid of the fist. I don't need to worry about getting these small molted, so I will be much safer. So this will times after the count, and so will the swashbuckle. Whoa, 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 what just happened? Is this an uncommon? The Bloodstone's an uncommon? I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that. Okay. So, the Bull times 1.5 and the Bloodstone times 1.5. Then times 1.5 on the Polychrome Swashbuckler. Okay, so we're not getting times 4.5, but it's kind of in that realm. And then the Bloodstone on occasional triggers with the high base due to 2 black holes. All right. This is a maybe. We're on to ante 8, the final ante. And I've got lots of interest money. I take a +1 hand size, not +1 hands, which will increase my chances of drawing into a flush. And I will take maybe both celestial packs. Even though the bull chip is important. You know what? These are already leveled a lot. It's only going to increase a little bit on the chips, but then in times, then it lowers my bowl. I'll take the cheap one. And take a Jupiter, yes. Don't tempt me, game. Alright, fine. Jumbo. Another Jupiter. Yes! Alright. Flush is now level 8. Moving on. Is that a negative Joker? Oh, no, it won't work. If you skip it, this isn't a shop. The mouth isn't a shop. I'd have to wait till ante 8 to get the negative. But the negative Joker doesn't go against your slots. So it's basically free. And if it's an uncommon, it'll increase the baseball card. We're going to play the small blind and then skip the large. I don't know, though, because I get interest every hand, too. Definitely have the flush. Ah, dang. In one hand. Four remaining hands, $4, $5 interest. Getting almost the $10 back I spent on celestial packs. Jupiter. I don't want to waste my money. I need the chip Joker to keep working. Jupiter again. My gosh. Flush is level 10. And we skip this for the negative Joker. Or we play it for the reward. The reward money that will increase the bowl. It's only 230 chips. And plus interest, plus hands left. This could be a guaranteed win on the negative Joker. Or completely useless. Ugh. Ugh. I don't like it. Only one type of hand, which will be flushes. And I have 2 discards. Hopefully it's enough. Why is the... Okay, we need to move this so that this is multiplying. I don't know what's going on here. It doesn't really... We're moving that joker over. It's another flush. That's all I'm allowed to play on the mouth. Okay. Ante 8, the final ante. This could happen. This could happen. It is a negative hallucination, which gives you a 1 in 2 chance to create a tarot card when opening a booster pack. That is garbage, but it's free. La la la. It doesn't matter. ×2 molt if hand contains a flush. Debuffed after 5 rounds. We only have 3 rounds left in the run. Unless you go endless. It is a rare. My only sellables are uncommons, which are multiplying anyway. Selling the hallucination will not work because it's not. It's a negative. Doesn't count. So we do not get to get the tribe, which would be the perfect card. Magic Trick lets you purchase playing cards, playing card. We don't waste any of our money and hold on to the plus 256. So skipping to make less money to get the negative has not paid off. I could open booster packs of these with a chance to get tarot card, which would also trigger off of this. So this is a booster pack. I think we need the money, but if one of these doubles my money with a max of 20, it would get me there anyway. And there's 2. There are only, no, not here. There are only 22 tarot cards. Making planets doesn't matter right now. Increasing cards, multing them and stuff might help. There could be a hermit. That's what I would want in this build. And then also temperance. So that's 2 money tarot cards. Possible. Of 22. Which is a 1 in 11 chance. Or I can earn the money and interest increasing. Oh boy. I guess we play it. Also, the nice thing about having this as a negative joker is if you do win, it will put the chip on it. There is a kind of completionism for that you might enjoy. And we cleared in one hand? A $200,000 hand. Okay, I take the 4 and the 5. Increasing bull joke. Heal card. Oh, might be worth the difference. Only 3 less money, which is 6 less chips. And I get a times 1.5 on a card if I don't spend it. On the count, moving on. This could be it. Bloodstone twice. Wait. I'm just realizing I'm an idiot. I need the chips to happen. Hold on. Okay. So things are triggered from left to right. This is where it gets well confusing. So the baseball card will trigger off of the bull after it chips. Which means the Wrathful Joker won't count its plus molts. The plus 10 molt on the holograph, not the within the hand molt. So I actually want to move the bull here because the plus chips and everything don't really happen separately. But I need this molt to be molted off the baseball card. I had it in the wrong place. So the bloodstone happens sometimes. This plus 10, then the chips that then multiply, this that then multiplies, and then this that then multiplies. Although it also plus 19s, which I should have multiplying win though. I need it after the chips for sure. This is too mathy for this early in the morning. Gosh. This also counts chips on its foil. I think we do this. No, but then it triggers that uncommon before the plus 19 molt. But we need it to multiply that. And the chips as well. I'm not sure, honestly. I wanted that time, the plus 19 molt from the Swashbuckler's regular ability to get this popped twice. But I can't really, because then I'm going to be multiplying its polychrome before I get to the bull, which has chips, and I don't want to do that. And the bloodstone is an uncommon, so it triggers 2. This isn't an uncommon. I don't think it matters which order these are in, actually. I think Swashbuckle here. Let's see what triggers first. So, the bloodstone and the bull, and then plus, but also times. It doesn't work. I can't get the plus molt before the times molt, because then it won't times molt on its polychrome. Do that. So at least one of them gets the plus 19 before multiplying. It's so confusing. Bonus cards, maybe. Jumbo Celestial pack. Kind of doesn't matter. And $3, 6 chips on the bowl. Let's just skip it. Flips and shuffles all Joker cards. We now don't know what order they're in. Okay. This is bad. So, we're gonna have to figure out, by the way they trigger, which Jokers are where. I need to see the chip Joker. Sure. Alright, where's the chip Joker? Okay, the second one is the spade Joker. There's the chip Joker on the third. Okay. So we move the chip Joker over. Was this the Bloodstone? Don't think it's gonna really be a problem. Yes, the Bloodstone is on the fourth. Okay. I know what I did. Do I have enough hands to power this through? I do. I'm going to win. I'm going to win. I'm going to reach the highest difficulty. Oh my gosh. I have unlocked a new deck. Man. I unlocked, I think, maybe the final deck. Wow. Okay. I wasn't sure I could reach the highest difficulty. Yeah, we just kind of need swashbuckles in a weird spot. It just doesn't matter where it is. So I did salvage it. All cards and packs are 25% off. Kind of don't care about going endless, but it might be worth it. Selected card in hand. Oil King. But the score gets so crazy when you hit endless mode that you're kind of priced out pretty quickly. Keep the threes. Don't have a full house. I'm still there. And I never added a card to my deck. And I only modified one of them. Crazy. The Bull Chip Joker at 322 now. La la la. Nope. Ooh. That's from the hallucination. Actually popped. Destroys 5 random cards and you gain $20. Converts all cards into a single random suit. We can't take either of those. But I can use this, actually. A flush increase to 11. Turn it up to 11. There is a trophy I need to get for reaching, and yeah, I'm at 29% progress after over 100 hours. Gold stake is the highest stake. Play a flush with 5 wilds. Want to run in 12 or fewer rounds. Buy 5 vouchers, buy ante 4. Write 2 glass cards in a single hand. Score 100 million chips in a single hand. Have 80 or more. Complete every challenge. I've not discovered every planet card yet. Or every voucher. And Completionist Plus is win with every deck. Not just one. On gold stake difficulty. That is nuts. Like, did I get a high enough ante? Or is it just the score? Let it ride. I wish I could micromanage the malt a little better, but I can't really. Because the hand has been leveled so much higher, Bloodstone is now returning a lot better than the Wrathful Joker. Crazy. Bulls at 326. Oh, first hand is face down. We play the top 5. Oh, boo. I should have just discarded the bottom 4 like I normally do. Okay. Oil me. Lame, you kind of have to throw away a hand on that or throw away a discard, which still might throw away a hand. I don't think it matters where this is anymore. It's kind of sad. Alright, hearts. Come on, bloodstone. I don't think I'm making it. Yeah. But we have now unlocked a new deck and beaten the orange stake difficulty. It unlocks the erratic deck, which all ranks and suits in the deck are randomized. What does that mean? On every draw or the beginning of having the deck? That's crazy. I don't like that. I mean, I could play it on white stake difficulty, but I need something I can count. I can't count that. Okay, we have unlocked the erratic deck, and I can now play on the highest difficulty, gold stake. Shops have rental jokers added, which means they cost you $3 a round to keep. That's hilarious. And it applies all the free stakes. Wild. And then I was playing, initially I was playing the blue deck. I got the blue deck up to black difficulty. It gives you an extra hand immediately, and it's all 4 suits. Red deck I haven't gotten past white chip and it took me a while to win with yellow deck on white chip. Green deck was pretty quick to win on white chip. Black deck was the longest to win because it gives you -1 hand immediately, even though it gives you an extra joker slot. You need the hand. Even late game, you need the hand. It is a mean deck. Magic deck I won semi-fast. I think Nebula or no, Ghost deck I won immediately. Spectral cards appear in the shop. Telescope lets you have the most played hand show up in planet packs. So like if my most played hand was Full House, there'd be an Earth in every pack basically. And then the abandoned deck has no face cards. The only decent way to win that is with the bus, which gains in Molt every hand you don't play a face card. So it's pretty situational, and then you're also counting a lot less chips. You kind of need the hiker that increases the value of each card every time it's played in chips. But I kind of like the abandoned deck idea. Don't know how you'd go high difficulty on it. And the checkered deck is simply all spades and hearts. No extra hands, no less hands, no extra jokers, no less. So this is my deck, is the checkered deck. And then Zodiac and Painted unlock at like one of these upper difficulties, purple blue probably. So I think checkered deck unlocks after beating black difficulty. That or green. Can I count up? Some of these unlock from just beating a run. I can't remember. Anyway, and then the Anaglyph deck's kind of fun. You get double tags on it. Plasma deck is what I unlocked for beating purple difficulty. Looks like I haven't played it yet. But it makes your chips and molt have to not increase past each other. Or does it average? Anyway, it messes with your calculations. And then we just unlocked the erratic deck for beating orange stake difficulty. But I need to get ready for work. I might highlight this and put it on YouTube, actually. That's pretty good. It might even be the best I'm gonna get. And then at some point, I need to beat it on gold with the rental jokers and just never buy a rental joker. And it probably won't be more difficult than orange, as long as you dodge rentals. We'll see. Anyway, I'll get it ready. Peace out.